2. Hopefully this works out good. Sorry for the cigarettes. If I know it's not a good habit, guys. I ask God to forgive me every day. We all, just like I said, no, I'm not perfect, and we all we all have to battle these demons and all the little things that we deal with, or some of them big. But we all have our own things that we have to work on as spiritual beings, as humans, you know. And God helps us work on it as long as we're aware of it. And you know, that's the most important thing. And like I said about life, it's more importantly is how you treat other people. Remember that. That's like that's number one. To treat people good. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that this right here is not, it's bad for me 100%. But you know what's worse? If I'm smoking around people or something like that, and I'm inconveniencing them with the smoke. Right now I'm by myself. There's nobody here. But I'm just saying, or if I'm just giving cigarettes out, like here, just smoke these cigarettes. Don't do anything to you. It's intention. Like, see, I smoke these, but I don't really have that fear in me, like, oh, something bad is gonna happen to me, because I have more love for God, and I got more love than fear. Just put it that way. In my life, like, I don't fear really much anything but God, and I hope I can make Him proud. That's basically the best thing I try to do as a person, because I know this life is short. What's 100 years to eternity? Let me ask you that question. Really think about that. This little short time of an experience that you have. It won't last long. It won't last forever. So that's how you have to understand it. And the most important thing to know, though, right? And I know this for a fact because of my experiences. Like, man, I could have, trust me, I'm supposed to be dead. Just could like this. I'm already dead. Just put it that way. Like, I'm like a song would say. Should I say? I don't mean it like that in a bad way, but there's a lot of times where I was supposed to, like, I had near-death experience. Should I say? And God gave me extra life, things that I can't even explain, that are mind-boggling to me. And I could get into it in another time. It's a little bit long, but I've had my own near-death experiences, and I haven't seen God in those. But when I woke up, it was a different time. The sun was red, beaming. Nobody was around me. I went to my house. Everybody was like, "Where were you?" Like, time just got lost. And man, I could get back into that story another time, but I just want to talk about like some other stuff. And yeah, like I said, treating people, good and the best that you can is very important. In your family, trying not to argue. Number one is like this: if you can get along with all your family, of course we have relatives who are annoying, as you like to say. They may be a pain sometimes, but tough love sometimes. Just because you don't may necessarily not be around somebody, it don't mean that you don't love them. You understand? You can still help somebody grow by not necessarily being around them. You know what I mean? But it's all by praying for them, thinking positive, not talking negative about them, not judging them. You understand? A lot of these things could go a long way. So I think there's so many ways to go about things, but as long as you go about it in a positive way and with the guidance of God, you always find the right answers and the right solutions to do everything. And I would be wrong to say, oh, nothing results to violence, right? But of course, it's Earth, right? People like to argue, and people like to get into these little violent swings and stuff. We all have, as an Earth being, we all have ego, and we all have like you would like to say, the human nature, right? Like the self-defense mechanism and all this stuff. Like sometimes greedy for money. You know how it is. Like money is one of the most corruptible things ever. You know that. It's one of those things where it's bad. Like, people feel entitled to money, or, someone gets money and they feel like, oh, they deserve everything, or, they look at themselves like in a higher pedestal. It's the money itself. It's just money itself is the whole demon, and, as long as you stay in the spirit and you understand the main things about money is like this, just check this out. If you have money in your pocket, right? Even if you have $5, and you were with people, friends or something, and you know that, say, you can make somebody's life easier by spending that $5 on eating for both of you, for you and a friend or something, whatever. Say they didn't have money, or, just whatever, they were going through a little tougher time than you. God repays those things, and you'll have 500 times more than that. And that's what I mean by like the positive energy that you give out. Like me personally, I can never say anything bad about my life, because God's always been there with me, and as long as you're like conscious and aware of that, and you know when you understand when you're wrong and you're wrong, you keep it within yourself and you say, God, because there's a lot of things. Just to put it this way, I know there's a lot of things about everybody on this earth that nobody knows but God. And they can maybe say no, they could probably, maybe some people think that actually nobody knows, and God doesn't even know. But they'll be a fool to think that, just being honest. Because He knows everything. At our darkest moments, He's with us. I'm sure some of you felt His presence at your darkest moments. But, yeah, man, this video is about to get close to 6 minutes too. And, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to make another video soon. I just wanted to say a couple things. Like, sorry if it was just like random things. I just think about things that could just benefit people and stuff like that. So, like I said, if you guys have any comments and stuff, right in the bottom, I'll try to answer your questions as best as I can. And stay in the spirit, guys. God bless all of you. One love.